on the left or on the right of every successful man.
That's the woman.
Not only a woman, there's an able, hard-working woman. At this time, I'm privileged and honored to introduce to you someone who really doesn't need any introduction. Honorable John Benjamin, U.S. from Janwan Kailan District. He needs no introduction in Sierra Leone. He has served as Minister of Government in our country and served with distinction. As you all know, he has recently been elected as our national leader of the Sierra Leone People's Party. He's married, man of one wife.
You're going to cut it off.
And I stated earlier, Mr. John Benjamin needs no introduction. So ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, I want you to please rise and give a standing ovation to Mr. John
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, let me from the bottom of my heart thank Madam Kalon for introducing me properly. Indeed, I'm here on a very simple mission. To say thanks to you guys out here in the diaspora for all the help, all the appreciation, everything you did for your party, the SLPP, everything you did for your country. For the past election. Indeed, your chairman here is a great guy. He did very well. Not just from here, but even back with his presence. He was at the convention. If I'm chairman today of the Sierra Leone People's Party, all of you left. And I came here to thank you. You've done the easy part of the job. You have a new national executive. And I also came here to tell you that indeed we are sorry. In a lot of ways, you play your role when you go in for election. As a party in government, you would want to continue being a party in government. We failed in that aspect. Regardless of all our strategies, regardless of all the resources we have, we failed. Today, we have changed our role. We are now in opposition. I came to say to you guys that we are in charge. We take full responsibility for that failure. You played your part, we did not, to the extent you wanted us to.
Along the line, our party made mistakes. Some of you paid in a lot of ways with your jobs. Some people paid with their lives. They are not here with us today. Our country came from war. A lot of people sacrificed their lives for us to be alive today and to have peace in our country. I want us to give a minute of silent prayer to those who are not with us today, who made us to be here today. In the person of our donors, our commanders, our captains, our soldiers, the unknown and the known soldiers who died, the Hinganomas, the SB Barras, the Reverend Numbers, the Manapakas, and so on and so forth. May their souls rest in perfect peace. Amen. Again, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You are here now as a complete region, the 5th region of our party. You guys made it happen. You guys have made it. And I came here with a special message that you are now going to join our team. We have a tug of war. You are now joining the team as the 5th team. You know, in the tug of war, if one team drops, the whole team fails. You've joined the team. We are now in the tug of war. And 2 things I will do before I continue talking. When I got here, see, when you are a party in opposition and you see vibrant, energetic people say, "Count me, I am part of you." Even if you did not want to go on as a leader, you are looking behind you and you now see strong pillars behind you. You move on. When I got here, my program was in the making. And before I knew, one chapter, Columbus in Baltimore, Ohio. Before I could rest, phone call upon phone call, they said, "We are not in the program, but we are going to be there. We have to be number 1. You have to come here. You have to come here." And indeed, when I went there, I did not regret. I knew our party is great. So I want to take this opportunity. You see, a lot of things have happened over the line. Over the line of our party. It's the SLPP now, it's the party. And that is now our challenge as a new executive, to change that posture that has been given to us, which we do not really deserve, not at this time. The chairman of that chapter had done well in his own role. And when I was there, he told me, "I have served my term here. I have to go back home and continue that service." And I spoke to my team back home, said, "Get ready. We are getting another new, vibrant person out here." But before he leaves, my brother here, who is now the chairman of the 5th region, I would want him to officially give him a gown that he will wear here, so that you all know that he served the SLPP, the national party. So it's a simple gown.
He comes from Kailan Kotbari.
In recognition of your meritorious service to the party for all these years, both in Sierra Leone and in SLPP and in North America here, the chairman, on our behalf, has decided to reward you, to make sure that we do appreciate all your effort, including the latest in Columbus, Ohio.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate this. Thank you. God bless SLPP. God bless Julio. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you very much for all that you've done for the party.
That's what we're talking about.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our party is taking a new format. And we are going to now think of today and tomorrow. The past, the post-mortem, we will learn from it. Your chairman for your region, I will now come to him. We are here. I will have to say special thanks to the chairman of the New England chapter. Since I got here, he spoiled me with lavish entertainment. And I must say, from last night, I got here, and for a long time I've not eaten tula. And you know, after driving for like 5-6 hours, then they said, we have cassava leaf, we have tula. And I said, I will take a little bit of cassava leaf and a little bit of tula. So, I mean, but if I got here as a guest of the New England chapter, the guy who really had made all of these things happen is Boss Fali, as you commonly call him. And he was in Freetown at our convention, and he made sure that your region became the 5th region. And I said, congratulations. On behalf of the rest of SLPP out there, it's a big, big achievement. He made it happen. And I have said that I was going to come purposely here to crown him as your new regional Igwe, and to let him know that once you finish your technical work here, he becomes, because all regional chairmen are members of the national executive in Sierra Leone. So very soon he will be part of that. So I want to ask the women's leader to come and properly dress the Igwe.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Congratulations.
actions like this speak a whole speaks books. And basically, you cannot just express yourself in words. When things like this happen, for people to appreciate some of the things that you do. If you know how many times some of us will go home and our wives will say, we want to change our names to SLPP. Because you travel out of your pocket, you do everything out of your pocket, as he does. And as most people here, including Mr. Sandy, does on behalf of the party, for you to find that kind of appreciation in a place like this, believe me, is incredible. Does Scott Barry fit me? Thank you very much.
Yeah. You see, ladies and gentlemen, our party made mistakes in the past. But then, our party also achieved a lot of things that you and you and you should be proud of. I will take a little bit of your time. My brother here, Mr. M.A. Sandy, was a member of the previous executive. And we owe a lot to them. They worked under difficult circumstances. We are coming from war. We had difficulties. They had to put a lot of things in order. The former chairman, UNSJ, and now realize some of the headache he had. When you have a job that does not go with a salary. Indeed, at the time they were there, they had the title of being the governing party. At the time we are there now, we have the added responsibility of now being a party in opposition and working for a party in opposition from your pocket. And this is where we all have a challenge. If we are sitting down, we have to get up now. If we are working, this is the time for us to run. We are now in opposition. Our roles have changed. Indeed. We will not spend time on our weaknesses during this session. But we will look at some of our achievements. We are the party that brought peace and stability to our country, Sierra Leone. We are the party that had the task of establishing good governance system in our country. We were the party that had to put in place institutions that will move our country out of poverty trap onto the path of development. We set up what you now call NACIT. We set up NACSA. We set up anti-corruption. We revised the judiciary system. We disarmed those people who were in conflict. We integrated them back into society. A whole lot of things. We moved our country from no funds in our reserves. At the time we are leaving, we left over $180 million in our reserve, foreign currency reserve, with over 542